Hi everyone, glad to see you back on the channel. Today we're taking a moment to reflect on the life and legacy of a beloved Sanford and Son actor who has reportedly passed away at the age of 79. For many fans, this news feels deeply personal. Sanford and Son was not just another sitcom. It was a cultural landmark, a groundbreaking comedy that changed television forever. And the performers who brought it to life became part of the fabric of American entertainment history. When news breaks that a familiar face from such an iconic show is gone, it can feel like losing a piece of our shared past. Sanford and Son first aired in the early 1970s, a time when American television was going through major changes. The show stood out immediately for its bold humor, unforgettable characters, and sharp social commentary hidden beneath layers of laughter. The actors on that series were more than entertainers. They were pioneers helping reshape what audiences expected from primetime television. At 79 years old, the actor we're remembering today had lived a full and meaningful life. While many people know him primarily from Sanford and Son, his journey in entertainment extended far beyond that one role. Like so many performers of his generation, he began during a time when opportunities were limited and competition was fierce. Making it onto a national television hit required not just talent, but resilience, patience, and determination. Sanford and Son centered on the comedic dynamic between father and son, set in a junkyard in Los Angeles. The chemistry among the cast members made the show unforgettable. Even supporting roles left a lasting impact. Each character felt real, layered, and deeply human, which is part of the reason the series continues to resonate decades later. The actor who has passed away contributed to that chemistry in a way that helped elevate every episode he appeared in. Fans often remember the quick wit, the perfectly timed reactions, and the expressive performances that defined the series. Comedy can be deceptively difficult. It requires rhythm, awareness, and a deep understanding of character. The cast of Sanford and Son mastered that balance between humor and heart. They delivered jokes that made people laugh out loud while also portraying the struggles and dreams of working-class life. Over the years, reruns introduced the show to new generations. Younger viewers who discovered the series long after its original run were often surprised by how fresh and relevant it still felt. That kind of staying power is rare. It speaks to the strength of the writing, but also to the authenticity of the performances. The actor we are remembering today played a part in building that legacy. Beyond television, many actors from that era also worked in theater, stand-up comedy, or film. Their careers were often shaped by a deep love of performance. In interviews throughout his life, this actor reportedly spoke about the joy of making audiences laugh. Laughter is a powerful thing. It connects people, relieves stress, and creates shared memories. For decades, his work helped provide that joy. It's important to recognize the cultural significance of Sanford and Son. The show was one of the first American sitcoms to center on a black family in a way that was unapologetically bold and comedic. It pushed boundaries and opened doors for future shows that would follow. The cast carried that responsibility with grace and talent, often navigating both praise and criticism during a rapidly changing social climate. The entertainment industry can be demanding. Many actors face periods of uncertainty, auditions that don't pan out, and roles that never materialize. Reaching 79 years of age after a long career means having witnessed dramatic shifts in television, film, and audience expectations. From the early days of network dominance to the modern era of streaming, the landscape changed countless times. For fans, hearing of his passing brings back memories of favorite episodes, iconic lines, and the comfort of familiar faces on screen. Sitcoms often become part of daily routines. People watch them with family members, quote the jokes, and build traditions around them. That emotional connection is powerful, and it's why news like this resonates far beyond Hollywood. Colleagues and fellow performers often speak about camaraderie on set. Long filming days can build lasting friendships. Working on a successful series for multiple seasons creates bonds that go deeper than professional collaboration. Many of the surviving cast members and crew are likely reflecting on shared memories today. As audiences look back, they may rediscover interviews or clips that highlight his personality offscreen. Sometimes, actors known for playing larger-than-life characters are surprisingly reserved in real life. Others are just as charismatic in person as they are on camera. Either way, the human being behind the performance deserves recognition. In recent years, conversations about representation in media have become even more prominent. Looking back at shows like Sanford and Son, it's clear that they helped lay important groundwork. They proved that diverse stories could achieve mainstream success and attract loyal audiences. The actors involved became trailblazers in ways they may not have fully realized at the time. Reaching the age of 79 suggests a lifetime filled with experiences beyond television. Family, friendships, hobbies, and personal milestones all shape a person's story. While public attention focuses on professional accomplishments, loved ones often remember the private moments, shared meals, laughter at home, and quiet conversations away from cameras. The reaction from fans online shows how deeply people connect with television history. Social media allows viewers to express gratitude and share favorite scenes instantly. It becomes a collective moment of remembrance. People from different backgrounds, generations, and countries come together to honor someone they may never have met, yet feel they knew. The impact of a sitcom actor can be underestimated. Dramatic roles often receive awards and critical acclaim, but comedy requires equal skill. Timing a punchline, reacting without words, or turning a simple line into a memorable catchphrase demands precision. That craft deserves appreciation. Over time, many performers from classic television shows become symbols of a particular era. When they pass away, it feels like the closing of a chapter in entertainment history. The 1970s were a transformative decade for television, and Sanford and Son stood at the forefront of that transformation. For those who grew up watching the show during its original broadcast, the news may bring nostalgia. Memories of sitting in living rooms with family members, hearing laughter echo through the house, and anticipating each new episode can resurface. Television had a unique power during that era, uniting households around a single screen. Younger audiences who discovered the series later might now feel inspired to revisit episodes. Streaming platforms and DVD collections make it possible to keep these performances alive. In that way, an actor's work continues long after they are gone. Art has a remarkable ability to outlive its creator. The phrase "gone but not forgotten" may sound familiar, but in the world of entertainment, it often proves true. Every rerun, every clip shared online, and every quoted line keeps the memory alive. Actors leave behind more than footage. They leave behind moments that became part of people's lives. As tributes continue to pour in, they remind us how storytelling connects generations. A sitcom from the 1970s can still spark laughter in 2026. That longevity is not accidental. It is built on strong writing and, more importantly, strong performances. The actor we're remembering contributed to that enduring magic. Loss also encourages reflection. It prompts us to consider how much television has evolved. From 3-network dominance to thousands of streaming options, the industry has expanded dramatically. Yet classic shows still hold a special place. They remind us of simpler viewing experiences, where weekly episodes became events. There is something comforting about revisiting a show you've seen many times. Familiar jokes feel like old friends. The presence of beloved actors brings a sense of stability. When one of those actors passes away, it can feel like that comfort shifts slightly. But the recordings remain, preserving the laughter. In honoring this actor's memory, it's also worth acknowledging the broader ensemble that made Sanford and Son successful. Ensemble comedy thrives on balance. Each performer supports the others. No joke lands in isolation. The synergy among the cast members was key to the show's success. While awards and ratings matter, the true measure of success often lies in cultural impact. Sanford and Son influenced future sitcoms and opened doors for other stories centered on working-class families and diverse communities. The performers helped redefine what mainstream comedy could look like. As fans reflect on his life, they may find themselves appreciating the art of sitcom acting more deeply. What once felt effortless was actually the result of rehearsal, collaboration, and creative risk. Great comedy often hides the hard work behind it. The age of 79 represents decades of change. From black and white television sets to high-definition streaming, from live studio audiences to digital production techniques, the industry transformed. Living through those shifts while maintaining a connection to audiences is an achievement in itself. Ultimately, the passing of a Sanford and Son actor is more than a headline. It is a reminder of how entertainment shapes our collective memory. It reminds us that laughter can echo across decades. It reminds us that actors who step into our living rooms through screens can become part of our extended families in a way. As we close, we honor a life dedicated in part to making people smile. We remember the joy, the humor, and the groundbreaking spirit of a show that changed television history. And we recognize that while the actor may be gone at 79, the performances that defined his career will continue to live on, bringing laughter and connection to audiences for years to come. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel.